Okay, so here we go again. Ant-Man and the Wasp in a brand new movie that frankly kind of sucks, I'm not gonna lie. Alright, so first let's get into what happened in this movie. Basically, Ant-Man, right? He's been chilling, he's been living his life. I think he's an author now, and everything's going smoothly until his dumbass daughter decides to build a quantum machine or something like that, and then they all get sucked into the quantum realm, and everything goes to crap because his daughter is a bit of a dumbass. Then it turns out that the quantum realm has been taken over by Kang, who is by far the best character in the movie. Anyway, now they gotta stop Kang because he's doing something evil probably, and then he sends freaking MODOK, his subordinate of all people. Now you might be saying, who is MODOK? It's basically a face like stretched out. Like if you've ever played like a video game that's been stretched out to fit the aspect ratio, it's basically that on top of a robotic child's body. That's what that is. And it turns out that MODOK is in fact the one weird bee guy from the first Ant-Man movie. How this happened, I have no idea, but it is creepy as hell and I hate him. So at this point, Kang captures Ant-Man's daughter. Her name is, give me 1 second, Cassie. Right, so he captures Cassie and then he tries to make a deal with Scott, and he's just like, yo, Scott, go give me like this power thing and then I'm gonna release your daughter. And Scott, being a dumbass, is like, sure. But then, of course, Kang is just like, psych, and then, throws her ass in jail. But then she escapes, and then her and MODOK, of all people, work together, and then MODOK dies. And, who cares? I hate him. So then it's the third act, final boss fight against Kang and his army, and, it's a CGI mess, I'm not gonna lie. I have no idea what the hell is happening in the third act. Except for the part where Ant-Man gets his ass beat for like 20 minutes. Because I kind of enjoyed that, I'm not gonna lie. But anyway, Kang loses because he gets thrown into like the battery core or whatever, and then he explodes and then he dies, I guess. And then everybody lives happily ever after, goes back to their normal lives. And then that's basically it for the rest of the movie. I mean, we do have some post-credit scenes like Kang like showing up with like a whole bunch of his friends. Apparently they're all variants of each other, so that's a thing. And then the second post-credit scene is basically Loki and, Owen Wilson, the wow guy. They show up for like 2 seconds for no reason. They're like, oh, hey, there's another Kang. Let's go get his ass. And that's basically it. So yeah, as you can probably tell, I'm not really a big fan of this movie, if I'm being honest. I mean, yeah, it's generic as hell. I mean, I know it like sets up like a billion other movies in order to like do this whole Kang dynasty thing, but like, I don't care. Like, it's Ant-Man. Who cares about Ant-Man of all people? And, like I said before, I mean, sure, Scott Lang as Ant-Man, he's cool, he's pretty funny, but like, the funny thing, stop, Marvel, I beg of you. Stop putting quips where they don't belong. Like, can you please just take a scene seriously for once in your life? And that's probably why I like the villain of this movie, Kang, is because like his scenes are treated with a modicum of seriousness, and that makes sense. But everything else is a joke. And you know what? These jokes are not funny. I don't know what happened since Thor, but it has been a crap show since then. Like, do you guys remember back in the day of like the first Iron Man? I mean, I know like the CGI and stuff like that was like okay at best, but like it was a simple story. It was a one-on-one, and you understood who everyone was and what everybody was doing and stuff like that. But now, if you look at the third act in this movie, it's just stuff, okay? Like, you cannot understand anything what's happening. The closest movie to this is probably Aquaman, with its whole nonsensical people fighting each other, and then you can't understand what the hell is happening. That's kind of what it looks like. At this point, there's no stakes. I'm just looking at people just, fighting nothing against CGI backgrounds. And that's just kind of disappointing, I'm not gonna lie. Like, the only good fight in this movie is when, Scott gets his ass beat by Kang. Other than that, that's pretty much it. Character-wise, like I said, I like Kang. Scott is bearable. His daughter is annoying. Everybody else, who cares? Oh yeah, Bill Murray's in this movie. I hate Bill Murray. I know you guys are gonna dislike the video for that, but I don't care. Bill Murray sucks. Fight me. But yeah, I mean, that's pretty much all I have to say about this movie. I mean, if you liked it, great, good for you. But like, Marvel, please give us something of quality for once.